Hey friends, this is Reina Luz with Utopia Social, and today I'm with Hugo Sanchez, H.G.
What up, though?
And he's gonna tell us a little bit about himself. We would like to know, who is Hugo Sanchez?
Hugo Sanchez. Hugo Sanchez is just an average Hispanic 22-year-old that's chasing his dream of being a rapper. I have a pretty ordinary life. I have a 9 to 5 job, which I'm not ashamed to say it even in an interview, because I feel like a lot of people chasing the dream can relate to it. But Hugo Sanchez, I come from a background of immigrant parents. So I'm first generation of the kids that are born in the United States that come from immigrant parents. I'm the oldest of 3. I have 2 sisters, littler than me. So, like I said, I'm the oldest. I have a dog. And yeah, I'm just working hard to reach my goals, to reach my dream. And that's pretty much who Hugo Sanchez is, I feel.
Okay, and we would like to know the name H.G. Where does that come from?
The name H.G. comes from when I was 15 years old, freestyling at my friends' apartments and writing songs and stuff, and just wanting to have a rapper name, but not being able to find one, and not wanting to hide behind an alias or another identity and stuff. So, I asked my friend, I'm like, well, I don't have a rapper name, and I want one. So he's just like, okay, well, I'm going to take the U and the O from your name, and what remained was HG, and which eventually ended up meaning something, at this point now, that I decided that it would mean higher growth, which it is what it is, like higher growth, which in anything, whether it's for yourself, for your situation, for somebody else, whatever, higher growth, anything. So that's what HG is, and that's where HG came from.
And at what age did you started writing music?
I started writing music at around 10 by hearing the first hip hop rapper that I heard that my cousin introduced to me was Eminem, and I started writing his songs just so I could memorize the lyrics to his songs and being able to read them and spit them back. And that lasted for about, a month or 2. And then, still being 10 years old, then I just started coming up with my own rhymes and little lines here and there. But at 10 years old, I started writing my first few bars, my first few songs.
At what age did you decided that you wanted to do this as a career?
Around the same time that I got the name HG, which was around 15 years old. I would see, the musicians, the rappers, Mexican and English, I would see the crossover. I felt like I could fill in that gap where I could be a little bit on both, But yeah, 15 years old, I realized, I'm like, this is what I want to do. I want to do this for a living. I want to live out my dream.
What is your motivation, or why do you do this?
For my mother, I want to make her proud. I want to make my city proud. I not only want to... The motivation is to leave a legacy behind, overall. We're only here on earth for one lifetime, so I feel like the time for anything is going to pass. You could be at a job for like 20 years and get fired, and you're like, damn, I kind of failed at this, and this isn't even what I love. So why not start with what you love in the first place? And that's my motivation. My mother, the willingness to leave a legacy behind, and just higher growth. That's my motivation.
What is the advice that you will give the kids that are watching us, or the young people that are watching us?
To never give up. To never give up. To always stay self-motivated, because everything that you need, or all the motivation that you need, it lies within you, and you just gotta find it. There's gonna be a lot of people that aren't gonna support you. There's gonna be a lot of people that will envy you, There's gonna be situations where you have setbacks and you're just gonna feel like quitting. You're just gonna feel like it's not even worth it. I felt it. I'm sure the people I look up to, I'm sure they felt it. And if you're feeling it, you want it, and you're chasing your dream and it's hard, don't give up. Because if it exists, it's possible. So yeah, that's the advice I give to anybody out there that's watching this. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep going.
And whenever you're writing your music, what inspires you?
My emotions. That's the first thing that will inspire me. However I'm feeling at the time when I pick up a pen and start writing on a piece of paper, it flows through me. Whatever I'm feeling, whether it's sad, angry, turned, drunk, anything. My emotions is what inspires me.
And tell us about your new projects. Are you working on anything right now?
Yeah, I got a new project. It's self-titled. It's called Higher Growth, and hopefully that will be out before the year ends, by the end of this month, December. And it's probably the best music I've made so far. Every song on there has a vibe to it, has a message to it, and I feel like a lot of people will be able to relate to it, and I hope that when it drops, everybody will go and check it out. But yeah, the project is called Higher Growth, and hopefully it's out by the end of this month. So that's something to look forward to. I'm excited about it.
So what is your biggest accomplishment? Would you say is this project that you're working on it right now, or?
Well, okay. I had an answer for that, but again, it's just like I just roll with it. I feel like my biggest accomplishment would be being here. In general, of just being blessed to be in the position to be interviewed by you, and yeah, I really do mean that. Like I feel like at this point this is the biggest accomplishment, to be able to reach to people and for them to hear me and to be put on a platform to do my thing. So yeah.
Well, thank you for accepting the invitation.
No, thank you.
Okay, H.G, so tell us, have you ever wrote anything in Spanish?
Yeah, I have. I've written a couple songs in Spanish that I've recorded. I just never put out. And but recently, me and this other Hispanic artist, shout out to the Jake Real. We linked up and we made a Spanish track. And just today he sent me the preview for it, so I have it on me.
You have it?
Yeah.
Can we hear it?
Yeah, if you guys want to hear it, I'll play it for y'all.
So he just barely got it today, okay, guys?
I just got it today. It's not the full version. It's just the rough draft, and I'm a feature on it. So I'm first verse, and he does the hook and second verse. So just so you guys know.
So it's gonna be your first time rapping in Spanish? Yeah,
this is my first time actually putting something out that I'm comfortable enough with to put out in Spanish.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Well, let's hear it.
Okay, I'll show it to you guys. So that's Jake Will.
Aquí en mi lado está duro, es raro que tengan futuro. Voy a superarme, me miran el hambre, aprendí a ver en oscuro. A ver si me hacen un muro, el día que me muera no dudo. Porque las personas se hacen leyendas, los matan por hechos muy puros. Orgulloso de mi lado, desde el pueblo pa' mi barrio. Éxitos me salen diario, de la calle al escenario. Un saludo pa' la raza, pa' los que no están en casa, tan dispuestos a sacarnos, van a ver qué se les pasa. Vengo de un lado donde casi nadie sale, muerte en la calle, evitando federales, a los mexicanos nunca nos miran iguales, represento duro, pero no como nopales, El antagonista, matador de pista, vas a hablar de mí cuando estoy en vista. Yo no hablo, hago, eso es un artista. Aprendí paciencia, no ando a prisa. Todos los que quieran yo les doy matiza. Aquí conquistando, ¿qué más en la lista?
Yeah, I probably need to add a little bit more, tweak it, but that's the preview of it. So
So that sounds really good.
Yeah.
That actually sounds really good.
He did a good job on the hook, which, you know, and he has a verse on it too. But overall, that's what I had for it. So, yeah, I like it. I'm happy with it. So in Spanish.
Perfect.
So yeah. So.
Okay, guys. So you heard it, and that's it for the day. So bye.
Later, guys.